Hi, this is Dr. Campbell. I am here today to talk to you about the new Obama administration teacher training program proposal. Now, I think it's a great idea that they want to do something different, but what I believe is that the Obama administration needs to look at the selection process that teachers are using to become teachers. And I say this because many teachers they become teachers, they go to school, they get in debt, they have children or they have a family, buy a nice car, a nice home. 2 or 3 years later, they find out that they don't even like children. And we know this is evident because of the high suspension rate for black children in preschools. And so, what I recommend is the same process that I went through. I'm a former engineer. I wasn't happy with the industry at that time. And so I wanted to choose another profession. But before I went into teaching, I decided to become a volunteer basketball coach. And in those interactions, I realized that I like children. And so that made the job easier for me. And I went on to become a very successful math teacher. And so, what I would recommend for the Obama administration is instead of tying your money, all up into these teacher training programs, first, let's get a selection process for the people who are interested. So at least when they go into the profession, they know what they're getting into. They know if they're going to like the industry. They're not just doing it because you get every weekend off or you get every evening off and you get every summer off and you're only working 6 hours a day. They're going into this profession because they like children. And I believe this becomes one of the sources of racism in education because the white teachers, once they're locked in, once they're in debt, they have to protect themselves to keep that job. And when these children come into the classroom and their nonverbal and verbal behaviors contradict theirs and it becomes a clash, the teacher has to make a decision that I'm the one who's going to survive in this classroom. And so let's look at that selection process and enhancing that process first. This is Dr. Campbell. You can read about the entire article on my blog at www.positiveracialrelationships.com. You can also call me on my direct line, 856 566 3267. Thank you very much.